Hi, I'm Evan Wang, and this video is mainly about a showcase of my internship project. My project was named NetSuite Connector, which is a device can connect NetSuite and database. And the problem for my project was sharing data between NetSuite and WinterLive Dire database. The process need to be simplified. Therefore, we need a software-based NetSuite connector. After the experience and the trial version on different application, I found that Cloud Extend is the easiest way and efficient option to achieve this goal and solve this problem. And this picture shows the current workflow of my host company WinLab, how they uh, generate a technical report and financial report. On the left hand side, we is the process how technical report was created. Like we got data from different source and save to their database and visualize them in Power BI. And the right hand side is how financial report be created. So mainly is rely on manually enter information to NetSuite and got information to Excel by hand by manually enter it. And the goal was to create an automate process by software-based connector to build a door connection between NetSuite and their database. Simply say is replace the process manually entering information. And for my whole semester internship, I had tried three different options. Initially, I'm working with CData Python connector. The reason I'm working with it first is it uses a Python editor. If the connection succeeds, we could query data directly from NetSuite and to database by Python editor. This can skip one more step than Cloud Extend do, which I will demonstrate later. However, the connection is hard to build and the authentication is really difficult to configure. The connection was built later, but when I making query, it still not works with error saying like need more authentication process, but which is what I had done before I made query. And the support team is not supportable. Like every time I communicate with them, they usually reply me like 1 week later. Then I abandon this option and move to Postman. With the previous understanding of creating authentication token when using the CData Python connector, I build the connection quicker. But however, the syntax of this is complex with error saying like the query cannot be understood, but the query I put is from the instruction, and then I move to Cloud Extend, which is the one actually works. The pro for this one is easier to build connection and their support always in time. This is really important. The reason is when I facing issues, I need contact with support team and schedule a meeting to solve this. They can provide professional support with the issue I have. This is really helpful and efficient, but the con is like it costs some money, like license fee. And here is the price for Cloud Extend. Like it has two different versions. One is CData, one is Cloud 10 Excel data manage, one is data analyze, which I'll introduce more on next slides. And the different fee was shown in here. If you had more than one user, you can use this link to calculate calculate the fee actually occurs. And here is the two application. This blue one is NetSuite, manage NetSuite data, which can securely and seamlessly manage NetSuite data in Excel. And this green one is analyze NetSuite data, which can analyze, report, and share NetSuite data by create a save search on NetSuite. And this slide shows how the Cloud Extend works. Like the door connection was built by we install Cloud Extend on Excel, and we build connection to NetSuite first, and then we can connect our local database with Excel. Then our door connection is built. For the say data one, it can skip this big chunk of green, like directly build this door connection. But that say data one is not works, then I have this idea like using a modernate, like using Cloud Extend as a middleware to build this door connection. And here is an example of how they works. We can access NetSuite data on the right hand side successfully by Cloud Extend and download the data into Excel. Therefore, I have a good understanding of NetSuite, Cloud Extend, and Excel, which I will show my skills get from this internship. Like I spent huge amount of time on Excel and a big chunk of time in the previous several weeks, like understanding how NetSuite works, how they save data, and the last skill I learned in this internship is interpersonal communication skills, because in my project I have 3 different stakeholders. One is financial team, which can produce financial report. One is technical team, which produce technical report, and the other one was the third-party support team, like say data support team. I need to manage communication, manage meeting with them, and the most hard one was communicate with the financial team. Like the interest for them on this project was not so great, so by this low interest, we cannot engage well. But I try my best to communicate with them. But the thing I learned was, before I communicate with the other party or stakeholder, I will think about what they interest about. Before meeting, I need to provide the interest, why they come to this meeting, why they want to listen to me, like to introduce this project. I think this is one of the important things I should learn and should utilize in my future life and future career. And that's all. Thank you.